Hey ladies and gents, welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. There's some eFootball 2022 footage going around, and I just want to share my thoughts and acknowledge whether this is real or fake, and also give you my early impressions. I'm not going to comment too much on the graphical side of things, as someone's clearly recorded this using a potato. So the first question before any other that we need to ask ourselves, is this real or is this fake? If we compare the launch screen to that of the first trailer, which is what you're seeing now, they look very different, but as we saw in PES 2021, we had different colours for the different leagues and competitions. One thing I did notice, however, is that look at the eFootball logo and font. This looks like it's from PES 2021. Even the camera being next to the net, very, very low, is very reminiscent of PES 2021 as well. That shot just there. But then if we look at the advertising boardings at the back, just showing the correct new font of the eFootball 2022, albeit it does look a little bit stretched if you ask me, but then again, it could be the recording. The next thing we're going to notice is when he's in that wide area closest to the camera, it zooms right in here, just like it used to in sort of PES 2018, PES 2017 in the broadcast camera. Now let's just take a look at the crowd. It's clearly an unfinished version of eFootball. They all move rather awkwardly, something I'm sure that will be fixed when the final version is released, but I think this helps prove that this footage of eFootball 2022 is actually real. There's also a number of animations here that are clearly not in eFootball PES 2021 as well. Also, I think the game pace is a little bit faster than what we saw in the new football game open beta. I also like the way players accelerate with the ball. It's slightly different they seem to be able to pick up the pace with the ball a little bit quicker than perhaps say in 2021. So from what I've seen so far, the game looks pretty good. I really like all the new sort of animations that are being added, and it looks like players are more responsive than they were in 2021. Just by looking at what I mean by that is when someone loses the ball or they get tackled, watch how they react much quicker. Whereas in 2021 they do this sort of stumble animation and you literally lose your control of your player, and that's very frustrating from just being from a gameplay point of view. Sorry, it's see how I look at him there accelerating with the ball. That's what I was talking about. They seem to pick up the pace with the ball much quicker than they do in PES 2021, and that was a great example. So just rewind that little clip. I can't really comment on the sound effects either. I'll just shut up for a second and you can listen to what they sound like. Yeah, because of the device that they're recording on, it's a little bit muffled. But watching the bottom right hand corner here, notice how the attack and defense strategy pops up with the advanced instructions wheel with the blue quadrants. Now we're led to believe that advanced instructions aren't in the launch version, so again this makes me question whether this footage is actually fake. Sometimes I look at things in here and I think this is definitely eFootball 2022, and then other times things like that just make me question myself. So you know, I know that there can be some weird editing and tricks that you can do to change the way crowd look. You can even remove or have the crowd even removed as one of the mods. But, you know, I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's really, really hard to tell whether this is eFootball 2022 or not. It certainly looks different. Certainly the animations. That's the real key for me. How the animations sort of work, and especially the way players pick up pace when they take a touch of the ball. There, for example, the way he just pushed that ball ahead of him. But you know, this is using the Fox engine. You know, the graphics are the Unreal engine, but the actual gameplay is largely going to be the Fox engine underneath. So it's gonna look very, very similar. So just have to wait and see, I guess. So that's half time. Not a lot happened really. Juventus with no shots on goal. You know, Bayern Munich only had 3 shots, no goals. I don't think there's any goals in this entire footage, to be fair, but just I'll tell you what though, when I was watching this gameplay, I was thinking, is this a real game? I was actually convinced that this was actually a real game footage, which just shows you how good this this actually looks in terms of the animations and everything. But there, you know how the screen sort of stopped for the throw-in? Now, we know that in some instances, I'm not going to say every instance, but usually a ball boy would literally throw a ball back into play. So another thing there to think about. But I also know in the new football game open beta, sometimes they would, sometimes you skip that whole animation as well, so difficult to say. Be great to see what you guys think of what you're seeing from the footage. It looks pretty good, to be fair. It does look pretty good. I mean, not from a graphical point of view, because you can't tell anything from the graphics in this, but from the animations, the way the players are moving, the formations. Oh, there we go. There is a goal. I lied. I knew there was a goal the whole time, really. I'm not going to lie. This is actually probably the first time I've actually watched it from start to finish. I'd skip through bits at times, but this is the first time I've actually seen the whole game. Just trying to work out. Whether these replays are any different to... See, the replays are very, very similar to 21 as well. The way it slows down when it takes the deflection and everything. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know. Part of me thinks yes. This is PES 21 with some tricky modding, and they've gone way out of their way to fool people. But like I said, there's some animations in here that I've certainly not seen in 2021. So, and I played a hell of a lot of games. And that camera there, I mean, if they've literally gone to some extent to zoom in, like do a replay of that little segment there, and then cut it out and all the rest of it, then fair play to them, because you've had me fooled. That punch from the goalkeeper is something we wouldn't see. Not that sort of height anyway. And being very, very patient here in their build up. It's definitely a much slower pace, I would say. Oh, he's almost run onto that. It was nice. Nice idea. I think that's the full-time whistle any second. So that's pretty much it, really, guys, in terms of the footage that we're seeing. And yeah, I want to know what you think, because I don't know what to think. I don't know whether it's real. I don't know if it's fake. Kind of think it's fake, but then at times I think this is real. But the end sequences are very sort of PES 2021 like as well. So am I being duped here? I don't know. I mean, look, he's even got the startup screen in the colours of PES 2020, or sorry, eFootball 2022. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm at loss. But anyway, let me know what you guys think, and it'd be great to hear your thoughts on this footage, whether you think it's real or fake. This is just the same game we're playing, by the way. Anyway, that's all for me, ladies and gents. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.